City Lights is a film that was released in 1931, at the start of this huge economic downfall. As such, one of the film's key relationships, that of the tramp and the wealthy man, could easily be seen as an allegory to the United States' drastically different social classes. Perhaps the most defining aspect of the characters' relationship with one another is that the film's nameless wealthy man is only ever friendly towards the also nameless tramp when he is drunk. The wealthy only care about the poor when the wealthy need them, and as those with power and influence, their opinion on the matter is final. That's not to say that the film only ever criticises the upper class, as the tramp's representation throughout the film brings problems with the lower class to light as well. While Charlie Chaplin's character is an endearing protagonist, he is not without his faults, and many of these faults are indicative of a prejudice towards the financially downtrodden. While the tramp is a victim of the wealthy man's outrage when he's sober, when the wealthy man is drunk, the tramp actively takes advantage of him for his own personal gain. As Ed Sikov, one of the most authoritative and wittiest writers about the genre, claims, screwball comedies play with a funny contradiction. They tantalise us with sumptuous romantic ideals, even while they horrify us with the farce lurking underneath. It isn't fully accurate to claim that the film brings to light problems with the upper class, as City Lights criticises people in extreme economic situations on both ends of the spectrum with the characters' interaction. The relationship the two characters have, working as an allegory for the US economy of the time, plays out most effectively when the two characters first meet, as the wealthy man tries to kill himself and the tramp saves him. Both characters are capable of staying on the secure, solid ground underneath them, but based on the wealthy man's desire to kill himself, both parties end up getting engulfed in the uneven, unpredictable water. This scene is entirely played for laughs, and while a lot of the subtext might have gone over some audience members' heads, a lot of the imagery is so unavoidably front and centre that it becomes impossible not to notice, precisely because it is played for laughs. Images like the tramp stopping the rich man from throwing the weight he was going to use to drown himself, only for him to drop the weight onto the tramp's foot, plays out as a hilarious moment of slapstick comedy, while also providing a subtle social commentary on the unintentional collateral damage that can come from the wealthy. The good-natured tramp gets punished by the rich man, even if it is accidental, as a result of the tramp doing the right thing. As Wesley Gehring claims in his article Screwball Comedy and Overview, screwball comedy deals not with threatened space, but with civilized society, whose characters have no exit and must learn to adjust their own personal dispositions to accommodate that of their own cultural milieu. The reason why City Lights remains a classic film to this day is that the film tells us a lot about the society from which it came from, and it explores both extremes of this society through the film's main comedic relationship.